2023 is over, so it's a good opportunity to talk about the events that occurred in the gaming industry, whether be it's good or bad, and hopefully draw a final conclusion so we can move on to 2024 with an optimistic or pessimistic point of view. 2023 was full of games, and most of them came out from pretty good to even great surprisingly. But it wasn't about how many good games came out, instead it was about how diverse the games were in terms of its quality. Normally, I would think, damn, this year was a great year for open world games, or this year was a great year for fighting games, which gives me the sense or the feeling that one genre is dominating other genres. For example, I remember how dominant the FPS genre was between 2010 and 12. You had the likes of Call of Duty, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Far Cry, Borderlands 2, and Metro 2033. While other great games from different genres were released, the conversation was still being dominated by the FPS genre, at least in my experience. However, fast forward to 2023, different genres are being talked about more than ever, and it feels like a big celebration for gamers because everyone is eating good, literally. Whether you are into narrative games, action games, FPS games, open world games, RPG games, turn-based combat games, fighting games, Souls-like, and finally platformers, everyone can enjoy them because of the quality of these games is actually good, not average or bad, but good in 2023. 2023 also had some disappointments, unfortunately, but it did not come from the games themselves. Sure, some bad games came out in 2023, but that's to be expected. However, I did not expect to see how out of touch the corporations were. You know, the people that we rely on to entertain us and give us an ounce of happiness in this world. Let's start off with Baldur's Gate 3 controversy. Baldur's Gate 3 did not raise the standards for AAA games, but it achieved the minimum standards to satisfy its customers/consumers by putting 100% effort into every aspect of their game, whether it be story, gameplay, art style, and performances. So to see some developers asking fans of their games not to expect 100% effort from them is baffling. Listen, no one is asking the developers to be perfectionists, because at the end of the day, a perfect game does not exist, even if it's a 10 out of 10. However, gamers can tell when a developer put their heart and effort into the game. That's why Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 became so successful, because it's easy to tell, so do better. 2023 is also the year where Unity decided to charge developers for every installed game that had Unity's code. This Unity debacle made me question how a group of people who are already rich can be so incompetent. Not only did they lose the trust of indie developers, but they also challenged big companies such as Disney, Activision, Nintendo, and Microsoft. What are they doing? Surely they should have known that it will backfire immediately. Anyways, you can check out Upper Echelon channel since he talks more about Unity's controversy in a greater detail than I will do for this video. I'll leave the link in the description. 2023 was a fresh of breath air for me. And it's not because we received an all-time great game, but because most genres put out games that made their own demographic feel very satisfied and happy. In previous years, certain demographic felt left out, but for some reason this year everyone is having fun. And hopefully more years like this come by more often. If you want to subscribe to my channel or like and dislike my video, then feel free to do so. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.